Pointing out a glaring instance of politics destroying an extremely significant piece of intelligence shared between two nations, a security expert has said that Israel had shared with India certain transcripts about the possible threat to the life of late Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi that went missing after the assassination of the top Congress leader back in 1991. Namit Verma, foreign affairs expert, now joins us over the phone line for further clarity on how he accessed this information. Mr. Verma, in recent history, you've said in the last 3-4 decades, the most critical information Israel shared with us was certain transcripts relating to possible threat to late Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi's life. And eventually, as the situation played out, you have said that the threat materialized. But how did you get access to this information?
Everybody who tried to understand what happened and was at any point of time involved with the investigation process would be aware of this. The fact that the transcript following the assassination, some efforts were made in the beginning to determine what had happened, what the lapses were. And, like this particular piece of information was critical to a lot of what was happening at that point of time, files going missing, files being reconstructed, and this piece was at the center of that controversy. So obviously everybody would be well aware of this. Everybody involved with the investigation would at some stage be aware of this.
Mr. Verma, you have said that we sought another copy of the transcript as in the country, but Israel never provided it. In fact, a particular transcript that you cited effectively said that the payment has been made. It said that a godman has made the payment. Could you elaborate?
Well, those 4 words were the content of the transcript, reportedly intercepted by the Israeli intelligence agency and shared with ours. And this was a wireless intercept of communications of the LTTE. And this was actually, you see, there were many aspects of the conspiracy behind the murder of the late Prime Minister. In fact, that portion of the inquiry somehow has not happened despite having been ordered. The MDMA, which was constituted to go into this aspect, lost its mandate somewhere and ran into a desert. But the international conspiracy aspect of the assassination of the late Prime Minister, of which there is a continuum with the earlier assassination of the Swedish Prime Minister. Right. And this particular transcript, there was conjecture whether this was a payment for effecting the first of the 2 assassinations.
Right, Mr. Verma, thank you so much for joining us with clarification on these crucial transcripts that you've spoken about and pointed out the glaring instance of politics destroying an extremely significant piece of intelligence that was shared between two nations.